Well, this morning is 28th of January 2022 in the morning at, I don't know, 6 o'clock something, 6 a.m. I have an error after I update the package in arch-Linux, and I could not boot into my operating system because I believe the bootloader something problem with is maybe remove some file system that I do not know. Really, it's happened to me a couple of times already, and I got some experience to resolve this problem. So if any one of you out there has a problem like what I got here, I want to tell you that USB stick that you have the installation, the arch ISO image in it, ready to be installed. This is your friend, and you should get this. You should have this with you, just in case that you've got a problem when you try to update your package in Arch Linux. All right, so I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to boot into Arch installer. But by the way, I can't do this with just my hand because I have to use my finger to type some command in here. So I'm plugged the USB key in, and then I'm now going to boot into the Arch installer. You see that I use my laptop and it doesn't connect to any wire connection, just only the USB stick. But the laptop does get the Wi-Fi interface. So now I'm loading into the Arch installer ISO. And the first thing that I have to do is try to get the internet connection or try to get an internet access, because with Arch Linux installer, without internet connection, you fuck up. So the command that I'm going to get to the internet, the connection is iwctl. I type in iwctl, and then the next command is device list. So device list. Now you're going to see I got WLAN 0. I don't know if you can't see. Sometimes it's hard to focus because the cell phone is cheap. WLAN 0 is my interface. So the command for this is station and followed by your interface. In my case, it's WLAN 0 and get hyphen network with S follow. And now you're going to see the network that you got is the network list. I'm going to use net detect as the connection from my phone here. So the command you're going to type in is station followed by your interface. In my case here, the WLAN 0. Station WLAN 0 connect net detect, and you hit enter. You're going to prompt for the passphrase, and you just put the password of your Wi-Fi network in, and then you hit enter. That should be work now. And you type in exit to just exit out from this. Now you type in ping google.com, and then you hit enter. You should get a reply from the google.com. So to quit out of this, just press Ctrl and the letter C just to quit out of that. So next thing what you're going to do is you have to do arch-chroot. Actually, you have to mouse your device first by typing lsblk, and you'll see my list right here now. I got SDA1, SDA2, which is my USB device, and my real hard drive is NVMe 0N1, just right here down below. And you will see that I got 3 partitions. The partition 1 has the size of 550, which is UEFI, and the partition number 2 is NVMe 0N1P2, is the partition 2, which has the size of 120 gigabyte, which is my operating system, and the partition 3 is NVMe 0 N1P3, which is the data. So we're not going to deal with the data one, but just only two partition here. The next thing you're going to do is you have to mouse this partition, and the command for this is mount NVMe 0 N2 N1P2. So we're going to mount this with the MNT. So it's mounted now, and then we have to mouse is NVMe 0 N1P1, the partition 1, to the boot. Mount dev NVMe 0 N1P1 with the MNT boot. Now you type in lsblk again. You should get the mount point already. The next command is arch-chroot. I can type just one hand. The command that I run is arch-chroot /mnt and hit enter. Now, if you type in ls, I'm already in the system here. We have to reinstall grub, because if I do the normal way that most of people recommends on the internet, I had done that before and I'm not really happy with that, the results. So I just want to do it this way. Next thing is what we're going to do is we're going to reinstall grub by typing grub-install. So my command is grub-install -target x86_64-EFI and then -EFI directory equal /boot and then bootloader -IDs equal grub. Make sure that you type everything correctly as the following. I'm going to get this. The command actually at the description down below. So let's install that, and if we say installation finishes, no error, that'll be cool. The next thing is you have to run grub. So it's actually grub-mkconfig, grub-mkconfig -o, and it's going to be /boot/grub/grub.cfg. So if you see adding boot menu entry for UEFI firmware setting, and at the end will be done. So like this, you'll be cool now. So you're done with this. You should be okay now. The next thing what you're going to do is just type in exist and then you hit enter, and we have to unmount with the -R MNT. We unmouse everything and then we're going to do reboot and then reboot. You should be okay now. And voila, you get your system back right after you fail with the update. I don't know what, maybe something wrong when I install Arch, maybe, I don't know. But it's happened to me a couple times already, and the first time that happened to me, I have to reinstall Arch, which took the whole day for me, because to set up Arch Linux in the way that I want to use, it would take at least 5 hours. And you know what? I got in the script. If anyone like to have a look, the link will be at the below description. So that's it for this script now. Thanks for watching. See you later.